Rio. Elite 16 gold medal match underway. England in white on the left side of the screen. And Argentina on the right in the blue tops, and through the hands there of Javi Bello in the right spot, though.
And that was one of those instances where the tape helped Tomas quite a bit as it redirected the swing, bounced it up, and added a ton of topspin to make it so difficult to handle with the hands.
Javi going behind and elevating on that first swing. Look, got a good warm-up, huh?
Just a beautiful step close. Both these Bello brothers, they're step close, but Javi in particular, it's one of the most technically sound step closes you're going to see.
Little line-to-line serve. Good hustle here from Tomas. Nico just trying to keep it in. Doesn't clear the net there, so nice serve here from Joaquin Bello working that line.
And for new viewers, just a reminder that the bad side, the worst corner, is where Nico is right now. So that's the kind of windy coffin corner, and that's what makes it so difficult to pass in.
Nice soft touch. You're going to see a lot of that from Joaquin Bello, who's maybe one of the best we have on these soft touches and turn over his shoulder, getting his short post. He covers so much ground.
And then you have that big step close and that really nice hand-on ball contact from Javi. The brothers have been impressive, and now saying to brothers, it doesn't just apply to one team. It doesn't happen very often.
We got two sets of brothers out here. It's a family affair here in Rio. That's a nice rip through high hands from Nico.
And that's something that Nico is exceptional at, is staying high and punching it deep. In their semifinal against Qatar 2 weeks ago in Joao Pessoa, he did a really nice job of just sort of punching it high and punching it high. But unfortunately for them, they were playing Qatar when they were at their finest.
Man, Qatar looked good last event. Joaquin backing up. Javi with a soft touch. There's a nice turn over the shoulder from Nico. Joust at the net. And out of reach for Javi Bello. Nice movement on that swing from Tomas.
And it looks like Tomas on this play, he goes up originally to hit. Looks like he was tinkering with a jump set and then drops his hand and then takes a snap. Must be nice to have that kind of hang time to go through 3 separate decisions.
Nice back set from Joaquin, looking for some fingers, doesn't find them.
Found him. Nico.
Oh, Nico calling his touch. What a gentleman.
There's honest Abe, but that doesn't go. There's honest Nico, honest Capogrosso. I don't know. He's just, there's no easy way to just make it a good nickname, but Nico calls his touches more than anyone. Him and Anders.
Yes.
Up there in the top. Stefan Borman's also known for calling his own touches. Didn't have to. He just gave up a point in a gold medal match.
Didn't have to. Remind viewers, you don't have to call your own touches. It's not required. It is the ref's job to look for that.
And if you can't tell, Americans don't call touches.
Tight ball. Nice feet there from Tomas Capogrosso just to get to that ball.
Now, I love the step close of the Bello brothers. I love the arm swing of Tomas Capogrosso. It is just so smooth.
Javi hammers one into the lap and maybe ricochets into the face of Tomas.
Just got a little ding on the nose. There's Tomas, and Javi is typically the more shooty of the two brothers. He is coming out ripping. Adrenaline is pumping through the veins of Javi Bello.
And that serve missing just a little bit in the corner. Good decision, good placement, just a little too hot. Adrenaline also pumping in Joaquin Bello's blood right now. Oh my, that is lovely from Joaquin.
6'1" versus 6'8", and 6'1" goes high and flat over 6'8".
Can we see another look? Here it is.
I still think Joaquin Bello, highest vertical on the Beach Pro Tour.
Yeah, truly a specimen. Nico, nice soft touch from Joaquin. Where can he go here? A little out of control there, doesn't find any hands.
And if there's something to nitpick at in Joaquin Bello's game, it's that, and this might just be a jumping 45 inches problem, but he just gets a little bit out of control sometimes, and it's almost violent, that arm swing that he went for.
Just touch on the pass. Joaquin stays high. Excellent step close out wide off the hands of Nico.
Excellent job chasing that set out wide. Javi, when he started bump setting in their semifinal earlier today against Anders Moll and Christian Storm, struggled a little bit locating those bump sets, struggled a little bit there, but that's the benefit of having a brother who can go chase it that well.
Tight pass, good save. And nicely done to manifest something good out of that tight pass.
Smart fast swing from Tomas. Doesn't try to make anything happen that wasn't available, just takes what's available and makes his best shot. And his best was good enough to beat both the brothers.
We'll switch sides. 7-all on the board. Javi Bello, nice snap down the line, full layout from Tomas. Where does Tomas go? Looking for a line. Doesn't find it, centimeters away from tagging that sideline.
Excellent opportunity for Argentina, and not the wrong decision for Tomas. Makes the right choice, just overturns that wrist away just 2 inches too much.
But an opportunity nonetheless for Argentina. Service pressure going to stay on Nico. And Javi frustrated with himself, but it's a really good swing into the middle of the court.
And Joaquin just sort of got stuck in no man's land. Kind of did a sag pull, which is interesting on Nico because Nico doesn't really hit baby lines from the right. And so I'm not sure what Joaquin was trying to do.
Joaquin, nobody up, and he definitely brought the boom on that swing.
Yeah, and I know that Nico, the reason that they're here is because he pull digged so well against Martin Splavins and Christian Svokarots earlier, but I don't think that's the guy you want to pull dig on. He can bring so much gas. It's not a pull digging type of game.
Off that left hand of Joaquin Bello, taps his chest saying, my fault, but I don't know if it's his fault as much as it is a really good swing.
I think that's just what Nico does. He just finds the high hands of blockers. He plays off the high hands of blockers so well. It's very Stefan Bormans-like.
And that's why I picked him for my fantasy team. Number 1 overall pick, Nico Capogrosso, crushing it. Ooh, chicken wing dig. Get the rundown.
Oh, wow.
Nice set. Just find the court. There it is. Defender Nico. Oh, he wanted it, but what shot. What a placement there on that poke.
What a transition set from Nico Capogrosso. And what I'm loving right now is that both these teams are here by virtue of upsets. But they have not let the level of play dip. They are rising to the occasion. This is gold medal worthy beach volleyball for everyone.
Option, nicely done. Joaquin, plenty of time. Puts up a pretty good set for Javi. Nico, those long arm of the Argentina law there.
What I love about that play from Javi, he digs it, it's out of system, and he creates so much space and then has a nice pat into the deep corner and puts Argentina in as much of a difficult position as he could given the context.
Sometimes your goal is just to maintain the advantage as best you can, and that cut shot from Javi Bello, just chef's kiss on that.
This match has been fantastic.
Wow.
Beach volleyball. This is a high-level beach volleyball match. I cannot think of many errors yet. Tomas could take a nice swing that just missed 2 inches wide in transition. Aside from that, a fairly successful high-level match right now.
We saw our up ref, Suzanne Lowry, up on the stand, and Gisele Amatino down on the sand, the local. Two very scrappy teams. We talked about Nico Capogrosso and his ability to pull off the net and his ability to move defensively. And sometimes Tomas gets stuck at the net, and it's no problem for Argentina. They just flow. They just flow wherever they need to flow. Not quite the case for the Bello brothers. Usually Joaquin stays up at the net, but that's what makes Argentina so deadly, is that they can adjust. They can adapt. They are water, as I like to say. Just adapt so well.
So neither team has found much defensively. All four players playing very well from an offensive standpoint. And with that said, I think that the way to counter that, pick up the service pressure just a bit.
Tomas way out wide. Smoothly done over the top of our blocks leader, Joaquin Bello.
And that's such a smooth offensive play from Tomas, but the reason he can run that smooth little flare back set is because Nico can set that perfectly.
Not an easy set to make. 11 all. Javi gonna poke deep. Nice touch there from Tomas. And Tomas, a fiery rip down the middle, and he yells at his brother. I love it.
And so Tomas, he digs that jumbo, and then he claps a couple times to let Nico know, here's where I'm at, here's the set that I want, and then he pauses on that step close and rips it from well off the net.
Nobody up for Joaquin Bello. Nice touch from Tomas. Tomas again in transition, firing one to the deep back line.
Tomas is one of those players, the bigger the moment, the bigger he plays. And this, again, another excellent transition swing from well off the net for Tomas, and he is just sizzling.
So timeout here from the Bellos, a wise timeout. Now let the lead get too far away from them. They're doing things well. The problem is Tomas and Nico's playing phenomenal defense, being in the right spot and then capitalizing. Tomas capitalizing on these transition digs. And credit to Nico for giving him good sets. Even when it's not the perfect dig, he's putting his partner up there, his brother up there for opportunities to score.
And it's not as if these are easy transition swings to make for Tomas. He was well off the net on that first one. It was a good transition set given the context. Still 5-6 feet off the net. Tomas hammering it deep corner. The next one a little bit off the net, a little bit low as well. Makes the smart swing, snaps one into that deep line. Tomas is just at the moment the total X factor. He's playing the best of anyone on the court. He's making plays, and that's something that the Bello brothers haven't been able to do yet. They haven't made plays.
Yet, Travis.
Yet is a key word.
Because we know how scrappy and how gritty this English duo is. Nice hands from Nico, and a huge smile on the face of the Argentina blocker.
And now Nico's the one making plays, and now this is trouble for the Bello brothers because you have defender making plays, you have blocker making plays, and now you have no idea where to go.
And we're so accustomed to seeing the kings of cover all these balls, and that one just out of reach. No. That is as spicy as it gets from Javi Bello.
I love that response. It's always fun to see how a player responds to getting blocked. Do you go tentative, or do you just stick with the power? And Javi, he's not backing down.
Oof, sharp angle. 12-14. A quick serve into the net for Javi. (15-12) now. Capogrosso's holding on to a 3-point lead. What a beautiful set. Nice run down, though, from Tomas. Tomas looking for something. Took a little too much on it. Missing just wide.
But the opportunities continue to be there, and they're opportunities that are being created by Argentina. England, even though they're trailing, they haven't hit errors. They're making Argentina earn every single point on the defensive end, and Tomas he's the one that is earning their chances right now.
And the Bello switching over to the good side. Let's see if they can earn one. Starts with a good serve. Nice touch from Joaquin. Nobody up for Joaquin Bello. He snaps one. Nico is there. Tomas going to put his brother up. What a set. Oh, my. What an out-of-system set from Tomas Capogrosso. And Nico capitalizes.
That is a crazy good pull dig from Nico. Joaquin open net. Nico just swings the left arm out, and then that transition set from Tomas is just ridiculous.
16-13. Short serve to Javi. And there's a nice high line. That's got to feel good for Javi. Hasn't seen too many shots yet from him.
And haven't seen a first ball side out in a little while. And Javi really nicely done there. Just elevating and chopping that high line. No chance for even Tomas right now to make a touch.
Nico a little bit faster on this set. Can Javi chase this one down? What a touch. Just chugging in the backcourt, trying to chase these balls down.
Just a micro hesitation on the part of Javi, where it goes off Joaquin's block, and he just had a brief moment of hesitation before he went. And that's a play. These were the plays that they were making every time in that semifinal against Anders and Christian. They're just eluding them. As you mentioned, haven't made plays yet. It's coming. They're coming.
Ripper right up the seam goes Javi Bello.
And he's doing a nice job mixing it up, going sharp angle, high line, deep seam. And so Tomas, it makes it difficult for him to find a position where he's going to be getting reliable touches to make digs.
Good float there from Joaquin. Oh, the fadeaway cut has the Bellos frozen.
And I think that both the Bello brothers made the right move. Joaquin pulls, Javi shifts just into the seam because the fadeaway cutty, that's the lowest percentage shot on the court. And Tomas says, lowest percentage? It sounds like a percentage to me. I got that.
Nice hold on that platform from Javi. Oh my, talk about a snap down from Javi Bello.
Javi Todd Raji. Just the low line chop.
The Bellos could use a big stop here. Oh, and Joaquin Bello, the block leader, Dr. Block himself, putting one on the board.
Joaquin Bello, welcome to the match. First big block of the day to bring it back within one, a clutch block. Instead of a 3-point deficit, it's just one.
Looking for the option. Javi is there. Nice lift on that set. Off balance dig. Oh, what a smart swing from Tomas Capogrosso. I'm not sure. Joaquin looking at the net, a little frustration, not sure what he's mad at.
That last sequence from Argentina, first you have Tomas leaning right and making that shifting stab dig with the left, and then Nico, the perfect set out of the net, and then Tomas just whipping it over the block of Joaquin.
Javi, stay alive, soft and supple down the line.
And I think Tomas makes a read there on that one as Nico turns around wondering, where are you on the high line? I think Tomas just decided to stay there.
Shooting this pass a little bit wide. The set's a little bit tight. Nice touch. Javi thinking about hitting it, but he doesn't. And Tomas Capogrosso in the net, so a huge break for England.
And a break that they earned. Earning that the hard way, scrapping their way to a 19-19 tie. And at this point, Kyle, I think this match is as much of a coin flip as we have had all day. I'm not surprised to see it at 19s.
A little bit of a slow start from the Bellos. Efficient volleyball, just not terminating as well. And Capogrosso is earning in transition, Tomas digging, but that has shifted. And now the Bellos are starting to do what the Bellos do. Make moves, make digs, make these scrappy, gritty plays. Whew.
And as you said, they hadn't made plays yet. And now the yet is starting to come. And that's patience on behalf of the Bellos, where a lot of times if your team, you're not making plays, you start doing impatient things, you start doubling up, you start making guesses. The Bellos didn't do that. They just trusted the defense that got them here, and now it's starting to pay dividends. 19-19, and now it's the Capogrossos who are backpedaling.
It's a challenge for the Capogrossos out of this timeout. Settle back down. You've been siding out really, really well. Starts with the pass. Get a good pass here. You're on the good side. Need to take advantage of this good side. 19 all. Oh, and an excellent timeout for Argentina as Joaquin sends that one long.
And that was the one area for improvement from that first match with Joaquin, missing serves and missing them at devastatingly bad times.
Set point for Argentina. Soft shot off the hands of Nico Capogrosso. Nicely done from Joaquin.
Joaquin, how's it feel to play with fire?
Yeah.
Goodness for set, and that's the choice he goes with. That is a courageous shot.
20's on the board, looking for the option, and it's high again at Javi, and his arms, I don't know, Travis, maybe a little low, maybe more neutral. It's hard to say.
It's hard to say because Nico context is so funky. This is not a clean contact, but credit to Javi for being in the right position.
Yes.
That's a play that he's going to make if Nico continues to attack it there.
Tomas going for the jump. I like it. Handled well from Javi. Javi hammer all day long.
And this is one where I think Tomas has to shift a little bit sharper. He was in the seam in a position where it was covered by his brother's left hand. If he shifts into the angle, I'm not saying he makes that play because it's such a nice swing from Javi, but he's at least in a position to get hit by the ball.
Nico Capogrosso all tied up. Javi on the run. What a touch. Puts his brother up on two. Excellent play. Right in the middle of transition there. Good work from the Capogrossos.
And this is one of those team chemistry plays to me where Nico knows just how far to shove that across the net, a little bit past center to Tomas's right hand for a nice option snap.
Another set point for the Capogrossos. They go short. Javi bullies his brother out of that ball. What a cover from Joaquin. Can he get this ball down? He does. Oh, boy. Unreal.
The cover kings.
Yes.
The Nats. They're back. As soon as you think you swatted them away, they just come right on back for more.
I wish there is a photo. There has to be a photo of Joaquin on that cover because he is completely parallel to the ground. Nice set. Tomas Capogrosso continues the fiery swings.
I love the energy that Tomas brings, and I love the energy that he has brought particularly to this gold medal match. You always wonder how someone's going to respond to their first major gold medal match. Tomas, he's stepping up.
And Joaquin just missing. And I believe Joaquin wants the challenge. Yep, Javi and Joaquin want a challenge. It's very close. Travis, did you see it in?
Well, Suzanne does a nice job. She originally calls it in for England, checks the ball mark, says, my bad, it's out of bounds. And then Javi puts up his hand to the C for the challenge. I have this one as just out.
Yep, same. Javi's here. He wants the ball. I don't think he's going to get it. No. That one is just going to be out. Joaquin's going to walk over to double check it. There's another look and a replay. Yeah, that one is out. No complaints here from England. So Capogrossos hold on and a nail biter. in set number 1. A brother-on-brother battle. And the Argentinian brothers take set number 1.
And when we get the stats, what I'm going to come away so impressed by is the lack of errors. You never know how you're going to respond on a new stage that you've never been on before. This is the last gold medal match of the entire season on a stage, an Elite 16 stage, where neither of them have even medaled, much less been in a final. You have 5 errors for the Bellos. I think the majority of them coming at the service line, and just 2 for the Capogrossos, both by Tomas on excellent transition swings. They were out by a combined 4 inches.
Yes.
It's fantastic. What a treat we have had in this gold medal match.
Agreed. Again, no missed serves from the Capogrossos, and that is strenuous if you're a team receiving. When the team doesn't miss a single serve, it just puts so much pressure on you to side out and side out and side. There's no break, there's no rest. The ball's coming whether you want it or not. So credit to Argentina for coming in, keeping their composure. It could have easily turned the Bello's way after that huge cover. Could have gone Bello's energy, momentum shift that way. Not so fast, says Argentina, and they hold on to take set number 1. And they're halfway to their first gold medal. Good short serve. Javi's gonna hit the option, and the rolling Tomas Capogrosso not able to bring it back.
And that's a good break for England. That's one of the few plays that Tomas probably should have made in this match that he hasn't.
Tight ball. Tight set. And he finds a divot on the side of England. Suzanne Lowry letting him know that set's a little tight, little long in the hands of Nico. You agree?
And I appreciate Suzanne giving him the warning before just calling the phantom lift, because that came out, that was just, I mean, there was some sauce dripping on that, and credit to Tomas for putting that one away.
You got Travis drooling here in the commentating booth. Oh, what a dig. Nice cover there from the Bellos, what they do so well. And another touch from Tomas. Okay, he is everywhere right now.
Tomas is doing his best Bello brother impression right now, and just touching everything, making them work so hard for a standard side out.
Two-one England. Tomas wants that flare out wide. Using the equipment, Javi's all over it. Nice soft, supple set, and Javi says, I got something for you, buddy. Nice swing.
Javi punishing balls. And again, this is a different Javi Bello than we're accustomed to seeing. We're accustomed to seeing that nice, high contact shooting, darting, chopping, slapping, and he's just come out and is just bombing.
You see those biceps? Yeah, that boy can hit.
How can you not?
Tomas out wide. And Tomas with a little snappy down the line. Just brilliant.
You got to get the ball away from him.
Yeah.
Hey, Tomas, I know you got a block towards the end of the opening set, but he's in fuego right now. He's hot. Announcer Jinx.
Announcer Jinx.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Lo siento, amigo.
Yeah, we've been doing good. It's only the second one I think we've had this whole tournament long, so players should be thanking us. 4-2 England over Argentina. Here you go. Back to Nico they go. And Nico, that's just such a smart swing right through the hands of Joaquin Bello.
I still think it's the right choice to go at Nico. I think that's where you got to stay to at least let Tomas cool down. Because right now, everything he touches is turning to gold.
Switch sides. England holding on to just a 1-point lead. Nice set. On the run is Tomas. Another dig. Oh, and it's out of reach for Nico. It seemed like it's a good opportunity.
And I think Nico's reaction was just a bit slow. It's tough when you're blocking angle and then you have to turn your body sort of drifting and then to turn that way. It's just a hard play to make.
Nice middle serve. Working Nico on the bad side, and Joaquin Bello, he's back with another block.
Huge block by Joaquin Bello, and As we've talked about a number of times watching him throughout the week when we've been off camp, he blocks mistakes so well, and this is a mistake where he doesn't have to be all that high to get that block.
Short service drops. Oh my! Joaquin Bello with a little head nod saying yes, sir.
And England getting a little bit of that momentum. We never saw them go on a big run in the opening set. We saw them go on some big runs in the semifinal earlier today. They had a little bit of life in that opening set, but never the big run. Now we're seeing the big run, and they're sustaining it.
Volleyball, a game of runs as we see the sands of Copacabana. The sun starting to set behind these beautiful mountains. What a view that we have here. Excellent work from our VBTV crew for these awesome drone shots.
Doesn't Copacabana just sound nice? I like saying Copacabana, and I start smiling.
I like saying it. I like saying it.
Francisco, that's fun to say. Shout out Elf for the uninitiated.
Francisco. But Joaquin Bello, let's get back to Joaquin Bello. Starting the day, he was leading the tournament in points and leading the tournament in blocks. He added 10 more blocks to that and a handful of more points after that semifinal win. And he's just padding stats left and right.
Who has Joaquin in our fantasy draft?
Your boy, over here.
Partner.
And Joaquin alluded to that when I interviewed him after the game, which was just so awesome. Said, well, I went on to get blocked because you drafted me on your fantasy team. What a guy. Oh, and just ricocheting off the hands. Both Bello brothers were there.
And I wonder what Joaquin is saying to himself. If he's mad because he didn't get the block, or if he's mad because he stole the dig from Javi, because Javi was wheeling in on that line and Nico was patting it right to him.
Way off the net. Whoa. That ball slippery a little bit through the hands, but it's fast, it's high. So Suzanne Lowry holds the whistle.
She gave Nico the warning. We'll consider that the warning shot for a bit of a mishandled set, perhaps.
We've seen better from Joaquin, a new hand setter this year, adding that to his game. Nico trying to find some hands, a little slow on that jump, and it goes wide.
And along with some grilled picanha and some coffee and caipirinhas in the air, I'm just getting an early whiff of a three-setter, Kyle, friend. Early whiff.
You had a breakfast three-setter, now you're getting appetizers three-setter here. Trouble. Joaquin stays, which is the right move, and he looks at his hand, can't believe how that went through.
Hey, he was the one who was doing field goals in between the block of Anders Moe earlier today. And what goes around comes around. When you get field goal as a blocker, it honestly means that it's a well-formed block.
Yes.
And it's just unlucky.
Off the tape. Joaquin out wide, and Joaquin thunders one down the line.
And Nico gets caught cheating, diving just into the angle a little bit, and Joaquin, he sees that sliver of line available, and he takes it.
Nico wants that loopy set, and that's just so good. It's smooth, it's high, it's difficult to stop.
That's just patented Nico Capogrosso right there, finding the high hands and chopping.
Tomas takes a crack. Not enough wrap on it. You see him kind of hold that hand, talking to himself there.
I like to go. I like him ripping those jump serves. You need to start earning points. England do a nice job in system. I like the aggressiveness.
And Javi putting that one in the net. And like you said, if there is an Achilles heel right now for this British team, is the serving at some tough moments. Nobody up for Javi. And the movement of Tomas and Nico, Javi splits them both up the middle.
And they're having what looks like a terse discussion. the Capogrosso brothers are. And if Nico pulls angle, I think Tomas makes the right move by going into the line, and the deep seam is what you leave in that situation.
Yep. Another missed serve for the Bellos. Breathing just a little bit of life into the Capagrossos. 8-12, a 9-12 tech looks a lot better than a 13-8. Javi out wide, looking for the cut. Balanced defense from Tomas. Good rundown from Javi, but it's crisp and fast from Tomas Capogrosso. Wow.
The fact that Javi even gets a touch on that is wild. This was a fast, high snap of a line shot from Tomas. And as you said, Kyle, 12-9 is such a different psychological technical timeout than 13-8.
Man, the mental strain of a 13-8 is tough to come back from. I'm not saying any lead is too big for either of these teams to come back from. This gold medal match is a reason they're here. They've battled, they've grinded, they've found their way here to the gold medal match. This is a reminder for fans, this is match number 8 for the Bellos in this tournament. And you know things are hurting after 2 matches of volleyball, Travis. You know very well. The abs are sore, the shoulder is sore. 8 matches, woof, it's a lot.
And if there are 2 young men who can do it, you just look at Javi. He's the picture of fitness. Put him on a cover of Men's Health, man.
Yes. High set to Javi. Tomas balanced defensively. And oh my, Tomas breaking ankles out here with that cut shot.
You don't see that happen to Javi Bello very often, where even when he gets crossed up like that, he's so explosive that he makes the move back even when he's off balance. I've never actually seen him get frozen, and this timeout, it seems rash to me. You just had one at the tech. I think you could save this one.
Yeah, you know, and it goes back to what we talk about is if there was a feeling possibly on the side of the Bellos that there maybe needed a timeout, maybe they went with their gut instinct and just, boom, fast trigger and just pulled it. But I agree with you. We just had the tech. It's one good transition dig. It's a good rip from Javi and just a really good shot from Tomas Capogrosso.
Yeah, context is always so important in regards to timeouts. Now, if they had a shanked pass or if Javi just blew one out of bounds and then they followed it up with another error, okay, then maybe calm down, take your timeout. But it was a good pass set and a good swing. Just a better play from Argentina.
Yeah, not an error on the side of the Bellos there. Just a good play from a medalist across the net from Argentina. Temperature also beginning to drop here. It's really prime evening weather. Person beach volleyball. These players have been battling the heat all day. It's nice to have a little shade. Like this movement from Javi, but right in the pocket to Tomas. And Tomas sneaky under the block. It's hitting the tape. If it doesn't hit the tape, I think maybe it's a block, but underneath that block of Joaquin.
And Tomas, the read is in on Javi right now, and Javi quickly switching sides to the right. I love that move because Tomas was positioning himself so well. So we will see what Javi does from the right, his former side.
Nice lead done, and just those little switches, those are the points, Travis, those little intangibles that you can't wait. You gotta just make it quickly.
And they switched sides only last year, so Javi has been a lifetime right side player and Joaquin a lifetime left side player, so they have the ability to do that when in need.
That's her barely clearing the tape. And Nico Capogrosso taking a little bit off of that, which allows him a better angle.
And that was a late angle dive block for Joaquin, and he just didn't go as far as I think he could have. And that's why I think he's frustrated with himself on that one, because I think if he really fully sends that angle block, he might at least get a hand on it.
In the middle, both players going for it. Ooh, saucy nugget, but it's blocked right back into the face of Javi Bello.
What a right hand that is from Nico Capogrosso. This is just a standard line block from Nico, and watch this. Left hand in the line, right hand in the seam, just like you're taught to do.
Oof. Tomas loves it. And now the Capagrossos all tied up. Javi's ripping, but Tomas just taking everything he can, and oh, that would have been a huge point for Argentina.
That would have been a massive one for Argentina. After trailing the entirety of this set, control all England, an opportunity to retake the lead is no good. But Javi right now in trouble offensively. It's important for Argentina to side out right now and put the pressure right back on England.
A little bit of a trouble pass creates an opportunity. Joaquin's going to climb and quickly snap it down the line. Big turn and burn for the England brothers.
And Javi pointing to slightly younger brother by 5 minutes, Joaquin, because Javi understands he's on the struggle bus at the moment. Joaquin doing his job, making a play to extend the lead. They need a little bit of cushion right now.
Yes, and they have a 2-point cushion as we switch sides. Short serve getting Tomas to fully lay out. Oh, and Joaquin diving a little bit more angle than he needed to, and Tomas threading the needle.
And I think that that's actually an okay block for Joaquin. It's just this is the benefit when you have the ability to hit the ball off the net. Tomas probably 5-6 feet off the net. So difficult for a blocker because it creates more angles and alleys.
Javi cranking again. Tomas all over it. And Tomas Capogrosso, he is in the zone right now defensively.
After their performance in Joao Pessoa, I said Tomas just needs a couple more tournaments at this level to be truly elite. Maybe he just needed a couple more weeks at this level to be truly elite because he's been phenomenal.
Man, I'm just seeing Javi change up this swing a little bit. Maybe put a little more slice on it. Not enough there. Chance for Tomas. He's going to get it. Oh boy, Argentina has found the groove.
This is where I think England would like that timeout that I think they burned a couple points too early. Javi now switching back to the right. This is where I'd expect to see Joaquin to be a bit more aggressive on the option.
Fake option to the line, and ricocheting, that's a break for England.
And I was wondering when Javi was going to go to his high line. He has one of the best in the business, finally goes to it, gets a good break because Nico had a nice right-handed tip, and then Tomas just couldn't get the change of direction.
Good float serve, pushing Tomas to the sideline. And a tough set there from his brother Nico, and it's going to be a block for Joaquin.
It's a fantastic set from Nico, and it's a difficult one for Tomas to hit. I respect the courage to try that swing. Just a little bit too sharp.
We go to Nico, he passes low. Nico, it's too tight, and find another block for Joaquin Bello. Huge run of points here for England.
And Joaquin, this is a battle right now. Who can make more plays between Joaquin and Tomas? Where Javi is struggling, Joaquin picking him up.
18-16, England. Got a touch, that's gonna land in. Nico has to play it. Oh, crafty ball from Nico just over the block of Javi getting stuck in the net.
And I thought that was going out. And I think that Nico did the right thing to play it, because is there anything more haunting than in a gold medal match, no less, than letting the ball that you thought was going out of bounds, let it drop inbounds. Then Nico, nice little chop back down the line, keeping this within one.
Gotta play the close ones. England on the side switch here, holding on to a 1-point lead. It's officially crunch time. This gold medal, second set. Javi working the middle, and that's more direction that time for Javi Bello. We like that.
That's a fantastic high deep swing down the seam. Javi's back.
The boys are back in town. Nico going behind, he takes that look, and lots of room in that line for Nico Capogrosso.
Nico whether it's a first round of pool play or a gold medal match, he just looks like he's out there for a Sunday stroll. Just so calm.
Javi a little inside. Down the line on the run is Tomas. And Tomas just chipping it over the block. Perfection from Argentina.
Wouldn't you know it? Tomas Capogrosso coming up with a big play. And just as we were in the opening set, we are tied at 19 apiece.
This is where things get interesting, Travis. And the Argentina boys just working that high line so well. Javi needs a big swing here. Ricocheting it through. Exasperation on the face of Javi Bello.
You called for a big swing. Javi delivered with a big swing. Now would be an appropriate time for Joaquin to step up one more time and send this to 3.
Tomas to stay alive. They do. Right on the back line. Tomas Capogrosso, icy swing.
And I actually like the idea to go at Tomas because the most likely chance you have of making a play is a Joaquin block. And Joaquin is more likely to block Tomas than Nico.
Short serve to Javi. He retreats for his approach. And he finds the block of Nico Capogrosso. What a move.
And Argentina has now clawed all the way back. This is their first lead they've had since the first set, perhaps. And now Javi comes down a little bit lame. A little twist of the ankle, perhaps.
Saw Joaquin throw something out of the sand, but yeah, it looked like it was shaking that ankle out a little bit. Hopefully he's okay.
And that's going to bring us to our first gold medal point. Argentina looking for their first gold medal, major gold medal since 2002.
Javi going behind. Off the hand. What a cover. Joaquin to stay alive.
The cover kings. They do it again.
When they needed it most, Travis, England gets a huge cover, the most important cover of this tournament.
If England wins this tournament, bookmark that play right there. The play that saved this set, the save that perhaps could save their gold medal.
21 all. Tension's running high. All the way out wide. Javi is there. Out of the middle, Javi Bello, masterful.
What a treat of a gold medal match we have, Kyle Friend. Javi Bello now coming up big with play.
That short poke back line, you got to nerf that. It's too good. And now set point for England. Nico out wide on the run. Javi is there. Javi low line, but it's covered. Scoop from Tomas. What are we seeing out here on the Santa Copacabana? Unbelievable.
This is one of my favorite matches. You think about the last 2 gold medal matches, an all-timer 2 weeks ago in Joao Pessoa, and this is wildly entertaining.
So fun. Heart is racing here in the booth. Gotta believe it's racing on the court. 22 all. Soft shot. Javi Bello going back to that poke line.
Whew. Playing with both Argentinian players right there. Nico trying to climb the ladder, no dice. Tomas trying to crawl through the sand, no dice. Another set point for England.
Is this the one? Nico with a little inside. He takes that look. Just dangling that carrot as that trickles on the net.
Easy like Sunday morning goes Nico Capogrosso. Man, this cat's calm.
23 all. Little extra innings here for the fans in Rio. Javi aggressive in the middle. Back to the line. And Nico Capogrosso with the double tap there up at the net and pokes it back over.
Just no reaction. That's what cats look like when they do that in practice. Like, all right, cool, coach, next rep, not next gold medal point for Argentina.
Javi to stay alive. What a dig! Oh my goodness. What an outstretched left hand dig from Tomas Capogrosso, and it somehow gets into the net, but the set off the brim of his hat. Oh.
How is Tomas doing this? Now, if I'm England, I'm throwing one Tomas's way. He hasn't had a swing, hasn't had a serve in quite some time. You might catch him sleeping. They do.
They tried.
Just sends it long.
Yes. Gotta stay aggressive. Can't be sending freebies over the net. Another side switch. And another gold medal point for Argentina. And again, credit to England for holding strong here, and so many gold medal points for Argentina. Javi to stay in it. Big time dig from Tomas. Joust at the net. Chance. Javi Bello and Joaquin Bello scrapping their way to deuce game 25 all.
The Cover Kings have now covered 2 gold medal points. The Nats will not go away.
I like this serve to Tomas. To the cut shot. Oh, and Javi gets a hand on it, but it is silky smooth from Tomas.
And Tomas doing to Javi what Javi did to Tomas. Both of them. That nice, fast snap of a cutty just outside of the left arm. Wouldn't mind seeing one go at Joaquin here. He hasn't had a go in quite some time.
Short ball. You asked for it. Joaquin's going to get it. And Joaquin, Joaquin off the trampoline. Is there a trampoline in the sand there? Joaquin Bello hammers.
And that's a tremendous job staying alert. That's a nasty serve from Nico. The short middle, and then he backs up, gets that full explosive approach to go straight OT, son.
Not a system pass. Joaquin pulls. Joaquin to go up one. Listen to this crowd.
How's your heart rate, Cal friend? I don't know what theirs is, but I'm about a 183 right now. This is a high-octane thriller of a gold medal match.
Can the Bellos earn one more? Off the hands. Calm and collected, Mr. Nico Capogrosso, the oldest player out on the sand, showing his maturity.
And there's no one I'd really want more hitting that set that goes just outside the net than Nico, because he just does such a nice job staying high.
Set from Joaquin, but Tomas is there on the dig. Scooping Javi. Another chance here for Argentina. Tomas gathers. And Tomas just missing. The cut shot was open, and Javi's smiling because he knows he got burned.
Javi looks back at us and goes, now credit to Javi. Sure, he was burned, but he made Tomas have another opportunity by staying in the pocket and keeping that play alive.
Tomas Capogrosso ricocheting through. This match just won't end.
I don't want it to end. Keep it going. Wind it up.
I don't know. My heart rate is such at an unhealthy rate right now. I don't know how much longer I can last off the chest of Javi.
Now the good side, bad side hasn't been as big of a factor. The wind has calmed down just a bit as the day has gone. Joaquin currently in the bad side, but at the moment, both sides pretty much the same.
Gotta find a way to earn one. The short poke, it's been working for Javi. He goes right back to it.
And if it ain't broke, especially at 28-28 in the second set of the gold medal match, don't fix a thing.
Perfectly placed. Tomas going behind. And into the hand of Joaquin Bello, the block leader.
More volleyball. Mais volleyball de praia. An incredible second set, and again, it's the cover at 21-20 from Joaquin Bello. That's the only reason we got to 30-28. That's the only reason we're going 3. That's the only reason that England can still win a gold medal.
Too much heart on the side of England right now. And now, in between these two sets, in between sets 2 and 3, breathe, regulate the heart. I don't know if I'm talking to them or us, but either way.
I was about to ask the same.
Adrenaline's flowing. I mean, the tensions are so high. Now you have to go back to the start here at this third set. Back to 0-0, all square. Reset, you're playing phenomenal volleyball. Calm, breathe, get back that good rhythm.
Now, when we do our recap for the Beach Volleyball World YouTube channel, we're going to talk about how this is one of the best gold medal matches ever again, and the listeners are going to be like, all right, yeah, come on. Well, do yourselves a favor and watch the gold medal match from Joao Pessoa, and do yourselves a favor, wait till this one's over, bookmark it to watch the replay in a week, because these are all timers.
It's unbelievable, the scrappiness. I mean, usually on the men's side, you're seeing bump set, spike, kill. Bump set, kill, and not so much in this game where defensive prowess taking over. Set number 3 underway in our gold medal match. 1-15. Good read from Javi. Another chance here from Tomas. Oh, right where he left off. Dr. Block himself. Joaquin Bello with the lefty smash.
Peekaboo! Joaquin just dropping so low on that block load, and it was his left hand that was a nightmare for Anders Moe and Christian Sorum in the semifinals. And again, that left hand so strong, sealing the line.
And a little confusion here from Argentina. Good hustle, though, to keep this one alive. And down the line for the option, excellent, calm swing from Joaquin Bello.
It took us till the third set to see an option from Joaquin, and this is smart. Now, Joaquin is not known for taking a little bit of gas off. It's usually 100 miles an hour. That one does a nice job, smart chop down the line.
2-0 start for the Bellos. Cross-court swing, nicely done. Tomas pointing to his brother there on that beautiful set.
Better pass that time from Tomas and Nico. A little bit of miscommunication in the seam on the play before. Steady out the pass set. They're good to go.
High pass from Javi. Javi continues to bring the heat there from the left. Shaking out that shoulder. Yes, sir. A lot of swings this weekend.
And you've mentioned the abundance of matches that they've played. There's no one in the field who has played as many matches, as many sets as the Bellos, and they don't exactly play an energy-efficient style of play. These aren't electric cars. These are full diesel race cars.
Oh, Joaquin wanted another one, but somehow Tomas muscling it through.
And Tomas as well continues to just bring the heat. And Tomas, he has a nice shooty game, but you're playing in a gold medal match, and I think that all 4 players right now are playing at the perimeter of their abilities. Nothing to change on any of their parts.
Joaquin out wide. Nice full layout from Tomas. Can he put this one away? High off the hands of Joaquin, maybe in, maybe out, we'll never know.
And you look at Joaquin in the corner of your screen, deliberating that very thing. I have that one. is just out, but that's a credit to Tomas. Just going headhunting. Joaquin would have had to do a matrix move to get out of the way.
Nice save. What a set. Nice dig from Tomas. Nico rolling this one all the way up, but Joaquin Bello mark it down for another block.
And another beautiful transition set from Nico Capogrosso, and Tomas perhaps not feeling again the block of Joaquin that's up there, and that's a very difficult ball to hit as well. And Tomas was trying to make the safe play, but there's not much safe when Joaquin's at the net.
Tomas, high snap, chicken wing dig, plenty of time for Joaquin. Putting a little bit of pressure on Argentina. Chipping, Javi one step too late.
What a fun defensive match we have. And I don't even want to limit it to just Javi versus Tomas, because Joaquin is getting his hands on everything as well, but the battle we do have between Javi and Tomas is must-watch TV.
Javi cranking again. It's all gas, no brakes right now for Javi Bello.
It's an excellent reaction from Tomas as well, as that one squeaks just around the block of big brother Nico. And we've seen Javi shaking out his shoulder, but it's the third set of a gold medal match. You're going right into your offseason. There's nothing to hold back right now.
Oh, short dropper. A casual collection there from Nico, just changing his approach line.
Easy like Sunday morning. Just how casually he dimes that pass and then just gets up, walks into his approach, and hits a perfect little 70% cutty. He is just so calm. And he can get emotional. We saw him get emotional after their semifinal win, but on the court, Mr. Cool, calm, and collected.
5-all. It's been side-out volleyball this whole match long. Nice rotation, no over-rotation that time from Javi.
I think it's a bit early on the timing for Argentina. I think Nico jumps a bit early, Tomas leaves a bit late, and so Javi, who has a great high line, he has that nice, fast chop. Now watch the move. Nico goes just a hair too early, opening up that line.
Nico working that sideline, and Nico quickly up to Suzanne, asking for a challenge. Travis, looked like you saw it possibly in.
I had it as down. And looking at, I mean, this is where I don't envy being Suzanne Lowry right here. And it is out of boundaries.
That's the way he had the challenge system in play. It's a challenge, these calls. Suzanne comes down to take a look. Good work from our referee crew. Seven 5, 2-point lead for the Bellos. Tomas, just smooth working the angles.
Watching Joaquin, he said it went under his left arm. That's blocker's ego right there. That was well around the block. It's just a good swing.
Nice swing, little movement that time from Javi Bello. Goes behind, creates a little bit of movement defensively as well.
And that movement is what catches Tomas so out of position. Tomas is just sort of hanging in the seam where no play was really available for anything in the angle.
Little floater at Nico. He's looking for that little flare behind, and right up the gut, off that right arm of Javi Bello. Good high deep swing from Nico.
Nice little scud missile from Nico Capogrosso. As this entire match has been so well played, everything, I mean, first set, second set, third set, just remains within a max of 3 points within one another.
Javi from the left. What a scoop from Tomas. And hits it back even harder. Tomas Capogrosso looking for some love from the fans.
And Tomas, who was certainly no friend to the Joao Pessoa fans after giving them some beijos, now getting booed once more here in Rio.
I don't know, you gotta applaud that dig and hammer though.
Indeed you do.
Joaquin rising off that right inside hand of Nico.
Puzzling choice to go to Joaquin after getting a point on Javi. And Joaquin, man, he has been stellar.
So steady. Both of these teams in their first gold medal elite match showing so much composure. Off the face of Joaquin. That ball went to the sky. Hopefully he's okay.
Joaquin just got knocked back to England. That is a vicious whip of a swing from Tomas.
And
everyone, it's a metaphorical sense, but Tomas taking it literally. And we are back on court. Medical timeout is over. All 4 players healthy, rearing to go.
And looks like the boys are just fine after that swing from Javi Bello.
Javi still jumping 40, still unloading with the right cannon.
The wind has picked up just a bit. Nico takes a look. Nice run down from Javi. This would be huge to go up to. Oh, boy. Javi and Joaquin out of the medical timeout, earn a quick 2 points.
Massive. Massive pickup and delivery from Javi, especially as you mentioned, the wind picking up just a little bit, just coming into our face here in the commentator booth. We're on the same side as England, which means that England right now is on the better side. Nico in the worst corner of the court.
Continuing to stay on Nico. Nico takes that look out of the net. They're going to touch this ball. That one came out quick out of the net, and Joaquin not able to control.
And I think that swing from Nico might have been out of bounds, as he had just the purest of spatch contact on it. And I think that was floating out of bounds, and it was just a reaction play from Javi. Mentioned gold medal match. Is it in or is it out? You play it.
Take no chances. Keep the game in your control. Nice soft touch from Nico. Trouble here. Another chance, though, for Joaquin. Joust at the net. Look at this cover. The King's a cover. And the king of pole digging is Nico Capogrosso. And a net violation on Nico Capogrosso. Huge point for the Bellos.
The cover kings just extend plays and extend plays and extend plays. And yes, that's going to end in an error on Nico. But that stat line doesn't tell you any part of the story. That's an error earned by the scrappy, gritty play of Javi and Joaquin Bello.
Tomas out wide. Javi sitting there with an over dig. Another chance, though, for Argentina, and Nico capitalizes off the hands of Joaquin.
And again, this is a chemistry play. Tomas lobbing that one just past center where big brother Nico is waiting. Nico knowing that the option is the most effective way to put that ball away. Smart, calm play from Argentina.
Joaquin going high and hard. Nice soft touch there from Nico. And he puts it down. Big point for Argentina.
Huge play, and it has been so much of Tomas who's been making the plays, and that's a credit to Nico for funneling it to Tomas, and now it's Nico coming up huge. 2 plays in a row to tie it at 12.
Big miss serve there from Tomas after a string of points.
That's huge. That's a huge, huge miss. And now you need to bring yourself back. Compose yourself for side out. Momentum still slightly on your side. It just takes one clean pass and then you're going.
Joaquin gonna put some pressure on Argentina. Where does Nico go? Deep angle. Javi there, joust at the net. Of course it's up from Javi. Javi with nobody up! Oh my! Javi Bello, Joaquin Bello, covering and scrapping their way to gold medal point.
And he said it, of course it's up, of course Javi covered it, of course he delivered it. 2 gold medal points for England after having had 3 gold medal points against them in that second set, and it's going to be a timeout. Argentina down 2.
Man, oh man, these cover plays. I mean, take notes, young athletes at home, of how valuable covering is. I mean, this match might have been over in that second set.
It should have been over.
The Bellos didn't cover some crazy balls.
How many players make that cover at 21-20? You can count them on one hand, count them on maybe a finger or two. Joaquin Bello saved the match at 21-20, and they have scrapped and gritted their way to 2 gold medal points.
Both teams coming back to the sand. Still a couple match points here for England. Looking for their first ever gold medal. And they're going to have to wait as Joaquin puts that one in the net. No worries. Another opportunity here.
And I think this serve, it has to go the way of Javi. You have an angle block signaled on Javi Bello. Line block is the call on Joaquin. They go to Joaquin.
Joaquin Bello from the right, hammers. Tomas Capogrosso digs out of bounds. And the Bello brothers are gonna walk away gold medalists here in Rio at the Elite 16.
Bookmark that one. From the qualifier to the top of the podium. When's the last time England's been here? You can't find it. There is no precedent for what Javi and Joaquin Bello just did at this Elite 16. Putting the Federation on their backs. A new generation of talent has arrived on the Beach Pro Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, Javi Bello and Joaquin Bello. The gold medal was in Argentina's grasp in the second set.